Oh boy. Weird day. Very weird day. So I have tried quite a few times to make a YouTube video today, and I've had people screaming at me from the side of the road. Someone brake checked the hell out of me and almost ran into the back of them. I didn't, but everything that was in the back of the truck is now right here with me. But I'm just going to tell you a little story, and I think it's funny. So this morning I went and measured and sold a very unique window job. It's going to be we're making like a half round room of windows for like a showcase or kind of like an audience room. So we're doing that, and I just got all that started up, and I'm going to order the windows tomorrow morning. And I think I mentioned it on here. I'm not sure, but I was considering buying a Kia Soul, which, in my personal opinion, is one of the best cars ever made. I love them, because of the fact that you can buy one for 20 grand. It don't cost hardly any money, to take care of them. They got a great warranty, and they're almost like throwaway cars. They're just really nice, good, I'm sure somebody's had problems, but I haven't had any problems with them. Everybody I know that's owned one loves them, and they're good little cars. So, and I was thinking about buying another one, and I'm on the fence about it. I already got pre-approved for financing, and everything's, it's a really great deal compared to anything else on the market. But I just don't know if I want to get into having a new car. So, and I've seen a couple of them. But what's funny is from the job this morning to the job I just left right now, I had to drive down Blandon Boulevard and then on Cassett to get over to Normandy. And if you know about Blandon and Cassett, there's a few car dealerships. In fact, there's basically car dealerships, car repair shops, and then a couple places to eat. That's the only thing on Cassett and Blandon, just about. So, anyways, I'm driving and I'm sitting there looking. I was like, "Oh, there's a Kia Soul. Oh, and I'll be damned if not almost every single car lot had a Kia Soul sitting out front. I'm like, all right, now y'all just teasing me, And it was just one of them things that I thought was funny. So, but I'm still gonna look. I think I'm gonna start looking at some used ones to see if I can just buy one straight up cash. I seen one for 5,000, but it was red with red interior, and I'm like, that's just a little too much. And some people know about the whole, red car thing. In fact, there was a movie I think called The Car Lot, where there was one guy and he was 100% adamant that red cars are bad, and it was a comedy show, about. Anyways, but no, I've had red cars in the past, and it really doesn't affect me that much, but I want something that's either black or gray, for if I'm going to get a Kia Soul. I'd want one, like a silver gray black color, black interior, just kind of so I can have some fun with it, because I plan on doing something to it. But anyways, I get to the job I just left, and it's where I put in a giant picture window a while back, and it ended up having a crack in the glass, so it's all covered under warranty. And the guys just came out there and they pulled all the glazing off, and it turns out that the glass was so tight in the frame that they can't even get the glass back out without destroying it, and they're also scared of putting it in, so that just got postponed, and they're going to get a downsized piece of glass, because it was, because it's a new window, they have the computer measurement of the glass, but the one that's in there was so tight that they didn't feel comfortable, so they're going to order a new piece of glass for the customer and take care of that probably in another month or so. But it kind of sucks for them, because they've had this crack in the glass for a month and a half now, and now they got to wait another month. And but it's just nothing we can do. It's just they're trying to do their thing, I'm trying to do my thing, and it's just something that happened. But luckily the customer is really cool about it, and he knows he's not one of them ones that get all you're destroying my life because there's a crack in the glass. So, and there are people like that. But yeah, I got some big moves that I'm making. I got some things that I have planned. We still got the month of April that's going to happen. Going to be posting a lot of things online just to see if that's a viable option to making money. I'm going to let everybody know, what's happening with that. So if you've ever thought about, buying and putting stuff online, I'm going to be doing it as an experimentation, just to see what it's like. I'm gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna like sitting at home, taking pictures, putting stuff online. I don't know if my brain can work that way. I don't know if I'm gonna end up having issues with shipping. Don't know. That's what this is about. This is the month of learning. April is. So, and I'm gonna be tomorrow. I'm talking with some very interesting people. I may be going back up to the flea market and selling for a month or two. It really, I'm going to meet with one of the people at the flea market that I've known for a while and see what kind of deal can be done. I'm not really looking for a deal, but just seeing if there's a location that I can use, and if I set up, I want to be in a certain area to kind of see what's going to work best for me. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's I'm just kind of thinking, if I had the booth at the flea market just for the weekends, for a month, maybe 2 months at the most, I can concentrate on getting the rest of that stuff out of the storage units and doing that. But I also know that I'm going to be going crazy not crazy, but I'm going to be moving like crazy to sell online, make sure I do that shipping, and then get stuff ready to take to the flea market and set up out there. And, so I'm kind of toying with the idea of whether I want to do that or not. So, and I could also, instead of going to the flea market, I've thought about just putting a lot of stuff on Facebook, because technically it's still online too, and just, incorporate that into the whole thing, saying, okay, on, Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Facebook, just kind of see what happens. And then Thursday, I have a appointment with the manager of one of my banks that I deal with, and we may be doing a very big move soon. So I'm going to see what my rates are, and I'm going to kind of show them what I'm wanting to do, and see what the numbers are. If the numbers are good, then I might be pulling the trigger on a very big deal. So it saved me about $1,500 a month if I can do it. But again, I don't know the numbers. I have to wait for other people to make their decisions. I'm just going to say, here's my idea, here's where I'm at, here's everything I got. What can you do? And if I like the numbers, I'm going to do it. If I don't like the numbers, then I'm not going to do it. Simple as that. I'm not getting back in crazy ass debt. For those that's been around for a long time, 2 years ago, I was paying close to $7,000 a month between car payments, storage units, insurances, all the shit that I was doing, all, the flea market. I mean, I had so much money going out of my wallet every single month. And now, I'm hanging around $2,000 a month. So I'm saving $5,000 a month, which I'm still working. I'm still got to come up with $2,000 a month, but I tell you, it's a hell of a lot easier than $7,000. And I am a big proponent is you are where you are in your life, not by how much money you make, but by how much money you spend. If someone's making $500 a week and they're spending $500 a week, you're screwed. If someone's making $20,000 a week and you're spending $20,000 a week, there's no difference. Both of y'all screwed. So if you're making $500 but you're spending $200, you're in a good spot. Same thing applies with any dollar amount going on up. So, but most people don't have a problem making money. Most people have a problem spending. I am a shopaholic. I do love shopping. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get me some food here. I'm gonna talk with T-Mobile about what I can do about this new phone that I crushed my one phone, and I got this other one here, and this little ragamuffin, I can't stand this damn thing. It's one of the OnePlus 6Ts. I mean, it's a phone, but man, it's aggravating as crap to work with, and it's a lot of work to use a phone. That's all I'm gonna say is, for being smartphones, they sure are you got to do a lot just to make them work right. Yeah. I mean, I missed the BlackBerry Curve where you just hit a button, speed dial, bam, done. You know, no, you didn't have the internet, no, you didn't have all the video games, but you had a damn good phone. You had plenty of room for contacts, and you had a nice keyboard to actually text and type with. So I do miss the BlackBerry Curve. Um, Anyways, that's kind of my story for today. This is what's going on in my life. For the next 2 days, it's just kind of ordering windows, talking with people, just getting logistics done. And then I do have one job that I'm going to try to knock out before the end of March. Just to, she wants to get it done. It gets me some extra money in my pocket, and because right now I'm good for the month of April and the month of May. And with this job here, it covers June, so I don't have to worry about making money for 3 months. So I can concentrate on, and I got a job lined up for probably end of May, early June with this the auditorium window thing. But because that's already set up, that's money that's going to be coming in. So I already have money set up after my money for the bills runs out. But that way, if I lose, if I don't make any money in April, if nothing works out, then I'm still covered. And that's what I wanted to do, is make sure that I'm covered and not risking everything just to find out what's going on. But my target goal online is $5,000, and if I hit that, then that shows me that it's a viable option for me to, buy and sell and do this in a way that I can retire. And when I say retire, I cannot do doors and windows anymore and still make enough money, because even on a bad week or a bad month, I figure, starting from zero to the end of the month, if I do $5,000, then that means the next month I should be 5+ because I already have content out there that's going to sell, and then I figure even worst case scenario would be half of that. So at $2,500, I'm still covering my bills. Not really making money, but I'm still covering my bills at $2,500. So, and I'm gonna be talking more about this and how I figure out, like my budget and everything else as far as that aspect. So, I'll be going more in depth on little tiny things. In fact, I'm gonna try to make a video either tonight or tomorrow that's going to go with yesterday's video about security. So, and I'm gonna try to do that in the studio, which I worked on it last night. And it's coming along pretty damn good. I haven't showed you guys yet, but I think the next video I'm going to do is I'm going to do in the studio, and I'm going to talk about another form of security that could really help people out. And I try to do things where I can show you something you may or may not know, and everything I do is in the realm of trying to help you become a better person, a safer person, more productive, more money, just I'm trying to help. So, but on that note, peace, love, money, I'm out.